You think on Christmas you're going to go to church, open gifts with your family, play with your grandkids. You never think your husband's going to have a stroke, that this could be the worst Christmas ever.
On Christmas Day, we went to church, and it was on the way home I lost my memory.
Because we were talking in the car, he was quiet. I thought he was sleeping. I held his hand and I called his name, and he was able to squeeze my hand, but he didn't answer me. From that moment on, I was just concentrating on the fact that he was badly sick.
When Mr. Wee arrived in our emergency department, he initially couldn't move his right side. We have standard scales that we use to measure stroke severity. On these scales, anything more than about a 15 counts as a severe stroke. He scored a 29.
My dad looked at me and seemed to recognize me, but he was not speaking. We understood that this level of a stroke could mean permanent debilitation in a nursing home with a feeding tube for the rest of his life.
One of the things that makes Michigan unique is our multidisciplinary stroke team. We have neurologists, emergency medicine physicians, internists, radiologists, neurosurgeons, occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech-language pathologists, and nurses who are all dedicated to caring for stroke patients. We have medicines like TPA, a clot-busting medication available, but you can only give it soon after the onset of symptoms.
The TPA was immediately administered.
Every second, every minute counts.
In Mr. Wee's case, we were able to treat him within 20 minutes, which is really remarkable. The day after he came in, he could move his right side again. He could speak. He was even walking. We sent him home the next day.
It was like watching someone come back from the dead. We were hopeful for a very good outcome, but I don't think we ever expected him to make as full of recovery as he has.
I was very surprised when I came through the door with my husband and my son to see 8 grandchildren jumping up and down.
I got home, I was so happy, So the children, the grandchildren, they all know that I'm coming home.
So it was a very, very special time to see him coming home in 2 days to such big welcome.
Here was a man who had just retired and was planning to travel and visit his family all across the country and internationally. We really gave him another shot at his retirement, another shot at having the life he wants. His friends didn't even realize that he had a stroke.
This was the best Christmas ever for me, ever. To see that we were all together with him sitting here, enjoying everybody opening presents. So we had the very best Christmas.